If your gut had a resume, it would be so overqualified it might intimidate most organs. It digests your food, trains your immune system, defends against pathogens, manages your mood, and get this, helps synthesize and regulate your vitamins, especially the B-complex crew. Among them, niacin, B3, and folate, B9, are standout players, and their fates are surprisingly intertwined with the trillions of microbes partying in your colon. While you're reaching for a supplement, your gut flora is already in the lab coat, quietly modulating your metabolism behind the scenes, and in many cases, doing a more personalized job than a one-size-fits-all multivitamin ever could. Let's start with the basics. Your body can synthesize some niacin from tryptophan, and you can get it from food, sure, but your gut bacteria can also produce it. Several genera, including Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, are capable of manufacturing niacin as a metabolic byproduct. This local production may seem minor, but in certain contexts, like during fasting, poor diet, or malabsorption, it becomes a biological safety net. Even more impressive is that these bacteria don't just produce niacin, they can also modify its availability, affecting how much your gut actually absorbs. They can compete for, break down, or transform B vitamins based on your diet, stress levels, and antibiotic use. In other words, your microbiome is an unpredictable yet brilliant biochemical roommate. The relationship between the gut and folate is even more elaborate. Many gut bacteria can produce folate de novo, including strains of Bacteroides, Clostridia, and Enterococcus. And here's the twist, not all microbial folate is absorbable in the same way as dietary folate, and the form of folate matters. Some strains produce 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, the active form humans prefer, while others generate folinic acid or intermediate precursors. This means your gut is not just a passive site of vitamin production, it's a full-fledged metabolic orchestra, playing in different keys depending on what you feed it. Low fiber, processed foods, and stress tend to mute the beneficial strains, while polyphenol-rich plants, prebiotics, and fermented foods boost their folate-synthesizing talents. Now here's where things get juicy. These B vitamins don't just sit around waiting to be used in energy metabolism. They have profound ripple effects on systemic inflammation, energy homeostasis, and even neurological function. Niacin, for instance, is a precursor for NAD, the cellular currency for energy and DNA repair, and the more your gut can support its metabolism, the better your cells can adapt to stress and aging. Folate, meanwhile, plays a starring role in methylation, a biochemical process that turns genes on or off, detoxifies homocysteine, and synthesizes neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. The gut's influence on folate means it can indirectly shape your mood, cognition, and cardiovascular risk, all while you're just trying to digest a salad. But the plot thickens. When the microbiome is dysregulated, thanks to antibiotics, a high-fat, low-fiber diet, or chronic inflammation, the metabolism of B vitamins becomes erratic. Certain harmful bacteria can overconsume or degrade folate, leading to localized deficiencies in the colon. Others can produce pro-inflammatory metabolites from niacin breakdown, such as 2-PY and 4-PY, especially when niacin is oversupplemented or poorly cleared. And let's not forget the gut-brain axis. Changes in folate and niacin metabolism can affect neuroinflammation, potentially playing a role in conditions like depression, cognitive decline, or even neurodegenerative diseases. Yes, your gut bacteria might be subtly managing your brain fog, and no, they didn't ask for your permission. One of the most exciting frontiers is personalized nutrition via microbiome modulation. Instead of universally recommending niacin or folate supplements, we're inching toward the ability to analyze an individual's gut flora and determine which strains they have or lack, which B vitamins are being produced efficiently, and where gaps exist. For example, a person with low bifidobacteria may not be producing enough microbial niacin, while someone with high Enterobacteriaceae may be absorbing it, but also generating more inflammatory byproducts. This kind of insight allows for smarter interventions. Maybe you don't need more folate pills. Maybe you need more asparagus and kefir. Even fecal microbiota transplants, FMT. Yes, the glamorous therapy where someone else's gut microbes are installed in yours, have shown shifts in host B vitamin metabolism, alongside improvements in immune balance and mood disorders. This shows how foundational the microbial handling of B vitamins is. Alter the bugs, and you alter the biology. At the end of the day, it's a strange but elegant truth. Your gut is not just digesting your nutrients, it's co-authoring your vitamin story. Feed it poorly, and it fumbles the script, leading to low-grade inflammation, metabolic confusion, and mood misfires. Nourish it wisely, and it might just tweak your niacin and folate pathways in a way that reduces chronic disease risk, improves mitochondrial resilience, and keeps your neurons firing like they're 10 years younger. So before you pop another high-dose Be Complex out of habit, consider who's actually in charge of the vitamin economy. Chances are, the real power brokers live a few inches below your belly button, and all they ask in return is a little fiber, a little love, and maybe the occasional fermented snack.